Talk to us around the issues with prop guns. How do they work? How are they supposed to be kept safe?
Good morning, John. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be with you this morning. Unfortunately, what happened was a tragedy. In the film business, we take extreme caution with any kind of weapons, whether they be rubber prop guns, blank guns, and anything in between. Typically, we will do a safety brief with the cast and crew. We'll introduce the weapon to the cast and crew. We'll let them examine it. We'll explain the safety precautions that go with each type of prop weapon. In this case, it was a blank firing weapon, and with that, there are inherent risks. We saw with the Brandon Lee shooting several years ago that prop weapons do have a dangerous factor to them, even though they're a lot safer than using a live firearm on set. Typical prop load will be about 25 to 50% of the gunpowder in an actual projectile load that would be used in a regular weapon. With that in mind, there has to be safety precautions. There have to be safety distances. And at some point, there was a mishap, and those were not followed.
What can come out of a blank gun? If a prop gun is supposed to only have blanks, how is it then that something could come out of it, a projectile?
Anytime you're dealing with a gunpowder load, which is what's in a prop weapon that fires blanks, you're going to have gas, you're going to have heat, you're going to have air coming out of it. Even though there's no actual physical projectile mounted on the front of that weapon, on the cartridge, there is projectiles that do come out. The powder, the gas, and those can cause physical injury within 25 to 50 feet, depending on the load.
Within 25 to 50 feet, that's actually some distance if you think of a film set and how close people could be behind the camera.
Very true, and that's why we take extreme caution when we are using blanks on set. We do safety distances. We try to keep the actors slightly misaligned the weapon so that if the person firing the weapon's firing straight this way, the other actor in frame is just slightly off